Hello guys, welcome back. I'm doing this first thing in the morning. I meant to make you a video last night, and then I'm like, I don't know where this is going. Odin clearly did not want to be left on his own. Kept saying that repeatedly. He felt it was the first step in the stage of getting rid of Odin and just having whomever. And I keep filling the other gods in, like Loki and Odin open the door for them, then they go, psych! And slam the door shut. And they're just being super naughty. I had a hella strange dream this morning, and it was, I'm out in my backyard, and I'm doing something. It's like fall weather, it's cold weather, and there's like this gigantic leaf on the ground. That's the only thing I think of. It's like a leaf, or it's something, it's like some kind of woody product. And you either have a rake or a hoe, and I'm already losing this in my mind. And I'm like trying to tear it apart, and meanwhile there is a chair, actually the chair I'm sitting on, but it's white. It's like before I painted it. And at first it sounds like a radio, only the sound is not coming just from the radio, it's coming from all around, like my whole entire yard. You can hear this magnificent, beautiful voice. Loki. And I go and I'm watching it and I realize it's a TV. Okay, and it's this TV I haven't thought about in decades. It was a TV that somehow, you know those scams they have, like come hear about our travel timeshare and get a free TV? Well, my father and mother went to one of those because they wanted to give me a TV. And long story short, you only got the TV if you actually bought a timeshare. And they were like, no, this is what your letter says. And my dad went to a lawyer and checked it out. And they were like, yeah, you're obliged to give them the TV because there was no fine print. So they got the TV. They had to fight really hard for it, but they got a TV. And I used to watch that thing. And there was something helping me. First it was a cat, and then it was a wolf, and it was gray and white, like the big wolves I showed you in the temples. And whatever was helping me ran around the house and ran into the house like it was never going to leave. I got that kind of like that idea. And then I wake up to this light in my face because I had bumped the um damn alarm clock last night. It's one of those damn touch alarm clocks. I never get those things, because if you bump this thing, it will go off at random times. But I still yelled at Loki, because I'm sure Loki's little fox paw was in there, because I'd watched it really carefully. I hadn't seen the alarm flash or anything. And I'm yelling at Loki, and I'm saying, Loki! Because I reached over to shut it off, and the alarm went off, so that was glorious. So I had light and birdsong in my face, and I'm... So that was great, and the boys were like, taking full advantage of the fact that I had been woke up. And they're like, get up, wolf day, wolf day, wolf day! So I get up, and I check, and it looks like they're in the one post office. Which means I told them, let's be conservative. Sometimes this post office passes the packages on the same day, sometimes they don't. I said they arrived there at 7 something in the morning, that might be a little late. Let's be conservative, everything will be here, Saturday probably. No, play! Wolf! Oh. And they're being very childlike, and Loki's back to getting a lot of Loki attention. And what they did, as I know, they let the other gods in the sea, and then they chased them away. I'm like, you boys don't fundamentally change. What happened to all this spirituality stuff? Flipboard! I'm like, okay, fine. So today is going to be Loki and Odin Day, even though it's Friday, right? And it's Freya's Day, so it's going to be their day. And I haven't had any breakfast yet. And I got up, didn't see my coffee cup. So I made myself a cup of coffee. I turned around, there's my coffee cup. So I had like half a cup of cold coffee. I haven't even eaten yet. And I was going to tell you, you know, that's how the creative process goes. Some days I get up and there's a video material right away, and sometimes you get up and the whole day, nothing happens that could make a compelling video. And every so often I get the YouTube Twitchies, which is YouTube once you, like, since this channel has Lokean in the title, YouTube will want me to do nothing but Loki videos. And we've been having a discussion, and don't worry guys, I'm not going to drop everything, but you know, you guys really appreciate the VR videos that watch them, but I also, something is attracting the wrong kind of people to the channel, and we're trying to figure out what that is. Not you viewers, not the people themselves, but I'm getting a disproportionate amount of trolls lately, and I just snapped my teeth closed on one of them this morning, which actually felt pretty damn good, so thank you for the amusement. And I'm like, we're doing something. There's something about our format. It's either that Loki is in the title, because I noticed they think this is a children's channel. Have they heard my language? And there's nothing I can go in, guys, and say, like, adults only or, like, 15 and up only. We don't have those kind of settings. I wish we had DA settings, because you could say, yeah, this is a mature channel, because I swear like a pirate, and I'm never going to learn my lesson. And I haven't sworn lately, because the old man's yelling at me. Odin's yelling at me to not do it so much. He's like, you're a lady. It's been really weird and surreal, guys. I think part of it's because I'm talking about the type of Odin most people aren't comfortable with. Look, I'm the person that always gets saddled with the, and I mean that lovingly, gets saddled with the aspects of a god nobody else wants. Loki's a pain in the ass, but he's also trying to be mature and serious, at least this morning, for like 20 seconds. And he and Loki have decided I'm their human. And I don't even know if they want to share with the other Norse gods, because the other Norse gods are mysteriously absent, or they come in a little bit, and it's like they're kind of looking at Loki and Odin to see if they can get close. I don't know. And I'm not special. You'll have gods do that. Well, we're all special. You know what I mean. You'll have gods do that. You'll have gods stake their claim in. Well, they're staking their claim. They don't want anyone else near you. Ended up rebuilding a fourth temple, and it ended up being a wolf sanctuary because, Wolf Totem had to come in and actually talk to me, so this is gonna be a long ass video. There goes my language. I had seen a thing, and I know this happens all the time. I know why it happens. They're doing a wolf call in Canada. If you don't know what that means, it means that humans want the game animals for themselves. And so they can protect the game animals, they're killing a significant number of wolves, a couple hundred wolves, because they say, oh, there's too many wolves. And humans don't want to accept that Mother Nature is not a gumball machine. This planet's not a gumball machine. I always used to use this metaphor, and it works. You can't just continuously put in quarters and hope something's going to come out. Eventually, something's going to run out. Right now, the caribou or elk or whatever the hell it is, they're running out. And this is natural. Sometimes a species naturally dies out, and we always blame the predators, and we go and we kill all the predators. And what really hurt me was that the First Nation people there are participating in these calls, and they're clubbing the wolves to death, and they're trapping them, and they're shooting them, and they're poisoning them. And, you know, they're saying, well, they have the right to do it because those are their caribou to hunt, and they want to be able to hunt these caribou, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, you know, somebody sold you a bill of goods, because you know you're never going to have the right to hunt those, because I'm sorry, honey, but you're First Nations, you're always going to be last in line. You know how this is going to work. If we read our history books, we realize First Nations people don't get very good treatment. I'm like, somebody lied to you, son, because you're never going to get to hunt those caribou, but you're useful now because you're willing to go out and kill all these wolves, so they're paying you now. Hopefully they're paying them. To go out and kill all these wolves. And I'm like, this is like a repeat of Yellowstone when wolf pelts were worth 2 cents a pelt, and it was a great sport to go see how many they could kill. And they showed a poor female, she was trying to get back into her den. Okay, she might have had pups in there. So they go in and they exterminate all the wolves. So I'm like, well, this is going to bite you in the ass, because then all the caribou or whatever population will explode, and then they'll all get a disease, like a wasting disease, or they'll starve to death. It's one of the two. It's just the balance of nature, and we humans are always thinking we know more than nature and trying to go in and fix it. So that happened, and I was really, really upset. So what happened is Wolf Totem ended up coming and talking to me and saying, you know, your species is the same as mine. And he doesn't so much talk to me in words, but I get impressions. He said, we both kill to protect our hunting grounds, and right now you humans are protecting to protect your hunting grounds. You're killing all the wolves. And he says wolves would understand that because wolves will kill other wolves that come into their territory. They'll kill coyotes and other things too that come near their prey, or come near a kill. And they will go to war with each other. So wolves and humans are actually exactly alike, and humans seem to have this pattern that if something is going to kill anything we want, we'll kill it first. We traditionally have that pattern. Animals, whatever, will wipe it all out. There are people that, around here that they will say they love birds and everything else, but then this one invasive species of bird, and I forget what it is. If you see it, you're supposed to kill it on sight and smash the eggs and kill the young and everything else. And I'm like, wow, you people are all fluffy until it's the one species you don't like, and then you want it dead. People ain't, dude. It's not the animal's fault they're there, because they're usually there 9 times out of 10 because humans introduced them. And I'm like, well, it sucks, but this is what we humans do to the planet. Maybe we need a couple good lessons of invasive species killing stuff, and then we'll learn to stop playing God. So it's just, it's just food for thought, and Wolf calmed me down. And so we ended up with a fourth wolf temple. A fourth temple, rather, and it's all for the wolves in All Father Helm. And they have a lake this time. They have a lake, and they have the waterfall, and they have a wolf den, and they have all the wolves. Not as many as before, but there is a good population of wolves in there. And it's just been strange lately. First they were all in Sweet as Pie manifest mode, but I've noticed when I stop watching stuff like Jordana Van or Contessa Miller, a couple days later I'm back to watching creepypastas or something, or watching random stuff, and not doing all the spiritual work, and that's when Odin and Loki come trotting in, and they're like they were before. So now I'm kind of getting that God of War energy, and I'm like, I don't understand my gods. I don't understand them at all. As I say, since we get so many trolls, my imaginary friends are confusing me. But I hope you guys are having a good one. It looks like it's going to be a glorious day. I don't know if I'll get you guys any footage. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm today, which means it won't happen. Every time they predict it, it never happens. The days they don't predict it, that's when we have a glorious thunderstorm and my battery's at 0 or something. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.